All right, I think we are live. Hello, everybody. It's Eliza with Prisma Homes. Just waiting to make sure that we are really, truly live here. It's a weird shadow. I hope I'm the only one seeing that. Let me know if you can see me okay. Trying out some new technology today. Fingers crossed that it actually works. Oh, good. I do see that we have people tuning in. Good morning. Nope. Good afternoon. It is a beautiful, beautiful day here in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. Hope everybody's off to a great start this week. I'm Eliza with Prisma Homes. I am here at 124 Farmington Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We're in Barclay Farm. We are in New Barclay. Not too far from, kind of equidistant from Russell Knight Elementary and the Borton's Mill soccer fields, just to give you guys some landmarks. We're gonna tour this home today. It's brand new on the market today. Hi, Rachel. Thanks for saying hello. Gonna give you a tour today of this amazing home. It is an expanded New Salem, so very classic model, really beautiful street. One of the best things, I can't say the best thing because there's so many good things about this, but one of the best things about this home is the location. Farmington is one of the most desirable streets in this section of Barclay, maybe even all of Cherry Hill. It's unbelievable. It's a street that doesn't really have any through traffic. I mean, it's a through street. You can drive from one end to the other, but there's kind of no reason to drive on it. So we get that really quiet feeling. There's kids playing in the street. There's people walking, pets out for walks themselves. It's really, really lovely. This home is brand new on the market today. It's listed for $579,000. It is a 4-bed, 2.5 bath home. Square footage, almost 2,400. So it's a nice big house. There's so much to see. This is a virtual open house format. So whether you have an agent or not, you can feel free to ask me questions, make kind comments. If you want to see something a little closer, if you have a question, if I move too quickly through something, just say so in the chat and I'll do what we need to do. Again, brand new on the market today. We have I think like 15 showings booked already. Open house this Sunday, 1 to 3 p.m. So this is a really good one. Even if you are somebody who lives in a Salem model and just wants to see kind of what they did with the kitchen, the 4th bedroom addition, or the porch, please feel free to stop by. We have a policy that all are welcome at our open houses, and we don't believe in nosy neighbors. We want everybody to come say hi and see this gorgeous home. So with that, I think I'm gonna get started. Again, you can feel free to speak with me, even if you have a realtor. You can chit chat with me on this, and that's totally fine. It's just like an open house. So I think we're gonna get started. All right, I'm gonna take you to the front door. Again, guys, bear with me today. I'm using a brand new mobile hotspot here. So if I cut out or anything, I'll be right back with you. This is the view at the front. Let's give you the wreath view. I mean, that's like a painting. It's suburban heaven. And then we turn around, and this is the foyer. It's nice and big. So there's staging items in here now, but there's plenty of room for like a bench or a place to kind of get organized when you come in, a nice entry piece. This way we've got a staircase. I'm just giving you a lay of the land. So staircase splits. That's our 4th bedroom addition up to the one side. Over here we have powder room, laundry room, den, office, and a connection between the den and the kitchen. Straight back we have the kitchen, renovated kitchen. And then we'll start this way. Most times people tour a Salem, they kind of start this way. So that's what we're gonna do. And I always write my descriptions the way I think you're going to tour it when you come see. Oh, Sherry, thank you. Sherry says Farmington is such a great street. You know, because you're around the corner. Unbelievable opportunity here at one of the best streets. So you can see we've got gorgeous views out every single side. The living room is great because there's so much light, because there's windows on 2 sides. So all times of day, you got nice natural light. There is no overhead lighting on, just that lamp and a little lamp over here. And look at the amount of light we're getting. Really nice. Original hardwoods in here. Such amazing natural light. Thank you, Rachel. Give you a look this way. Isn't this wonderful? Gorgeous. Nice neutral paint. This is a move-in ready house. Really just get to move in and start enjoying. So you can make this yours for the summer. So straight back through an extra wide doorway, we've got a totally reconfigured space. So originally in a Salem, a new Salem, there's a galley kitchen, kind of a separate dining room. There's not great flow. I mean, it's a very traditional colonial. So what these owners did was they took down that wall. We have a very well-defined dining space. So you didn't lose the dining room. You morphed it into a flexible dining space that is well-defined. You're not like trying to figure this out. And then you get this nice big kitchen. Again, guys, if you're just tuning in, 124 Farmington Road in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, 08034. We're in Barclay Farm. Price here is $579, just launched today. Showings are being scheduled like crazy. Kathy says, love that layout. Don't you, Kathy? So good. And this is like, it's a pleasure to be in here. Whoops, I forgot to move my bag. Please forgive me. Look at this. I love the sort of the variety of tones, but it's all really working. In my description, I called this a Scandinavian inspired palette, which I hope I'm right about that. It definitely gives me that feeling of like the nice, beautiful wood tones, the white, the dark, the metals. Look at that faucet, beautiful window over the kitchen sink. And these floating shelves are giving me life. The subway tile is like a really upscale, extra long, and it's kind of like a matte finish. Obviously, these sellers have fabulous taste. Staging's not hurting, but the taste level is just, it's really good. Love these, like the brass. Oh, it's so good. And then you get this huge island. So normally in a Salem, there's not really, the way the walls are, there's not really space for an island. So here you get, and they did the overhang, so you could really fit 4 stools. There's 3 here. You could fit 4, you get all that extra storage. So if you were thinking like, oh, well, you know, those floating shelves, I can't hide stuff. This island, and look at the amount of storage right here, that is solving all of your problems. 100%. The fridge is over here, which I love. Sometimes in these renovations, the placement of the refrigerator is kind of like the mystery, and I think they got it just right. So this is a really, really good, high functional layout, lots of light, flexibility, feels modern, gorgeous. The island is a nice touch, great for breakfast and homework. Yes, Kathy, good point. That's another thing, you know, as we all learned in the last few years, sometimes we need like some surfaces, especially if you are attempting to work or have projects going on, or if there's kids in your household. Surfaces are so hot right now, and there's a surface for you. All right, so normally in a Salem, when these were originally built, there were sliders here. This was just a concrete patio, and then there was either another set of sliders or a back door here. And so this is now interior space. Look at this window, the way that window bumps out. Hello. Excellent for entertaining. Yes, Rachel. And so what I was trying to highlight in my description also was like, you could think of this space as spillover from the kitchen, like maybe you're cooking a holiday meal, maybe you're hosting, and you're kind of like, can you get out of my kitchen actually? But you also still want to talk to those people, just put them here, right? That was my thing. I'm like, can you take 10 steps outside of my kitchen, please? Because the flow is fantastic. And then not only does the kitchen flow into this sort of bonus area, this flows into the den. This is like, and if there's any Salem owners in here now, I feel like this ends up being sort of the more cozy retreat of the house. I've seen a lot of televisions kind of where that tent is, like you put a TV unit right there. Or if you need a playroom. This space is such a good catch-all. but look, it's got such pretty lines and flow. So you're not limited. I think that's what I would try to stress here. So you're not like limited to any specific use here, which is probably one of the reasons why I think the Salem is the most common overall model in Barclay. So many people chose to build this. Now, take a moment here. This is an incredible space. Sometimes there is a door in this room, either right there. I don't know why I was like crouching to show this to you. Or over here into the garage. The garage is through that wall. I love it closed off. I'll show you where the door is now. There is interior access. Sherry is suddenly in love with the Salem, right? So this is a fabulous bonus space. It is staged as a home office. It gets used that way at least half the time I see these rooms. Playroom, homework room, Peloton room. It's whatever you need it to be. And it's connected here, but it's completely offset into the corner of the home for quiet. And I love that about this. And I don't think you need that door. Seeing it closed up here, I kind of want to like send a quick text to all the people I've sold Salems to and be like, you can close that door if you need to. It doesn't have to be a pass-through. So this is an amazing opportunity. Dog room, yes, Rachel, thank you. Dog room, cat room. It's whatever you want. Nice little window out to the side. And then you're stepping out of your home office to this, or whatever, or your dog room. In here, we're not gonna take a peek, but this is utilities in here. It's a slatted door. There's no basement. Usually I've sold like one Salem with a basement. So that's where your HVAC, hot water heater is. We've got a nice refresh powder room here. Love that blue. It's that dark, I don't know, it's not navy. Someone have to tell me what color you think that's called. With that beautiful copper mirror, and then we've got like an updated pedestal sink. Laundry's right here. And this is the garage access. So this is pass through. Not gonna spend a ton of time in the garage. It's a 1-car garage, but it does have, I don't wanna go too far because I might lose my signal. This is a bump out. See that window? Off to the side, there's a big bump out for storage. So if you wanted to park a car in the main part of the garage, and there's storage above, you can park the car and do storage up there and off to the side. More storage in here. And that rounds out our downstairs. Now I know you saw something that you're in love with. I'll give you a hint. I'm gonna go out there at the end, but yes, I'm gonna talk to you about that, so don't worry. Again, guys, for anyone tuning in, we're at 124 Farmington Road, Cherry Hill, New Jersey. We're in Barclay Farm. The price is $579. Today is the first day on the market. We're gonna go up the stairs. You're gonna see a split staircase. This way are the original 3 bedrooms of the home. I'm gonna do that next. I'm gonna start you over here. This is the 4th bedroom addition. So this is over the garage. In its original format, this would not be here in a Salem. Lots of light. It's empty, so we've got an echo. Beautiful color paint in here. It's on its own thermostat in here. That's really good for economical HVAC. Also, the roof here is, I think, under 3 years old. So you get basically a new roof if you buy this house. Easy living here. So I go down 3, up 3. Let's start in the primary. One of the best things about the Salem is the primary suite. Sort of just like talking about original Salem layouts because it's big. So you get a huge room. That's only a queen bed. It could easily be a king. Plenty of room for furniture. So much of the 1950s and 60s construction is like awesome downstairs, really tight upstairs. That is not the case here. This is really a big room. If you need measurements, dimensions, floor plans, disclosures, please send us a message. We'll get that right into your hands. Or you can come visit us Sunday. Now you get this whole additional space right here. I've seen that set up as a little home office. You can do yoga up here. I've seen exercise equipment. It's big enough to kind of treat this however you want. And then you also get a walk-in closet. That's pretty special. Again, this home was built in 1962. Not very many Barclay models have a walk-in. I don't have one in the Bradford. Salem has one, the Northfield has one. Now, this is not the original bathroom. It looks like it was renovated probably in the 80s or 90s. It's not a huge bathroom, but I'm gonna step back and show you something. This is in perfect shape. You don't need to touch this if you don't want to. It's really pretty. I love the paint. It's been refreshed. It's nice and neutral. Definitely has a good vibe. Now, let me show you. Gotta walk backwards here. So it's like scary for me. Amazing, says Rachel. Yes. Now, let me just talk as smartly as I can to you here. This is a doorway that goes to, it's essentially a vanity nook right here. So this gets set up with a little vanity right there. Sometimes people don't know quite what to do with it. And then this is all closet. And then that's all bathroom. You have the opportunity here to expand your bathroom into kind of this vanity nook. You can put your closet door over here or leave it in the bathroom, and you can make a really big bathroom. I've seen it done many, many times. It's a really good option. Again, it's not the kind of thing that you like have to do, but isn't it good to have options in a house you're buying? I think it is. Linen closets here. Big room here. You get into the corner. No furniture in here, but you can kind of get the idea this is a nice big space. Gets great light. Again, the only light we have on, that guy's not doing much. So most of this that you're seeing is natural light. Really lovely, good closet space. I'll open this up for you. Look at that, much bigger than many of the Barclay models. Somebody got real generous when they were drawing these Salem plans. Right across from here is the main hall bath. That's me. Not the original. Has been updated. Nice big, this is a big tub here. That is not the original tub. Now, one thing I'm kind of standing right under is a fantastic pull-down attic. And I'm gonna talk to you about, that's a whole house fan over there. Pull-down attic spans the entire roof line of the original part of the home. So it's great storage. So for seasonal stuff, for those boxes you like move and you're like, what are these? You just put them up there. You deal with them in 20 years. That's what everybody does. Again, this is all natural light in here, and this is dark paint, so you can see the kind of light we're getting here. Anybody has any questions, just shout them out. Whole house fan. People are like, what is that? And it's something that you need, but you didn't know you needed it. Whole house fan is in the attic. Those slats open all the way once it's turned on. I'm not gonna do it here and now, but what it does is it moves air very quickly throughout the entire home. So, you know those like autumn days that it gets really hot, but it's gonna cool down at night, and you're like, we can't put the air conditioning on, it's October. Well, I never say that, I always say, go ahead. But some people might say, oh, I'm not doing that. The whole house fan moves air throughout the entire home very quickly to save you money. I wanted to give you one more view of this. Isn't this just, sorry about my bag. I hate that my bag's there. Cropped, there we go. This is so good. And now I'm gonna take you guys somewhere so fun. This is about 5 years old out here, and it is to die for. Look at this. I'm obsessed with the raw wood ceiling, the fan. This is composite decking here. This is a true 3-season room. These are screens. Listen to how quiet it is in this location. Ready? I'll shut up. It's just birds. Which in Cherry Hill, I mean, like, part of the reason we're so convenient is because like we're near major roads and stuff. So that can be a double-edged sword because then you're like listening to the roads. Not here, you're not. Rachel says our whole house fans expensive to maintain. No, you just basically have to keep them clean and turn them on. I mean, like, I grew up with one. We probably turned it on a few times a year. It always worked. It always cooled or warmed the house quickly. The reason I don't do it sort of on showings is because you just have to make sure there's nothing obstructing it up in the attic. I guess every once in a while I might need a new motor, but like, we never did one. Good question. And so like, just imagine, I mean, I'm sort of mentally furnishing this room right now. I would do like obviously a hammock life out here. These string lights, I'm assuming are staying. That's a little bonus. I'm just obsessed with this. And we live in an area that, I mean, I wouldn't say we're like especially buggy, but in the summer, you know, there's mosquitoes. They're not crazy, but they exist. Imagine just sitting out here. I would do morning coffee every single morning. I would do like evening with a book. Just want to make sure I don't lose my signal. Bear with me as I move slowly here because I left my hotspot inside. Look at this. This tree is just starting to bloom. We have a paver patio. Now you probably saw in that little bonus space I explained to you, that way that it bridges between the kitchen and the den. There's a slider there too, so you don't have to come through the porch. But look at this. Isn't this perfect? Now we back up to another sort of street that it's a through street, but it's like, why would you drive on it? Rockingham is right back there. So there's not a lot of cars driving through. You really have this place to yourself. We are fully fenced. This leads the way over to the side. Beautiful gate there. I want to also take you to the front of the home because it's really pretty. Look at just like the beauty here. We have some basketball fans that lived here. Are you obsessed? I am kind of. Okay. Yard goals. Yard goals achieved. Good, nice tall trees there too. Look at the color of the sky today is, wow. All right, this is your chance to ask any questions, to take me anywhere that you think I moved too quickly through, to see something again if you join late. Tell me now, okay? Because I'm going to show you the front of the house, but this is your opportunity. Oh, stepping back in, look at that. Again, we are going to have an open house Sunday, 1 to 3. I don't anticipate that this home is going to be on the market for more than about a week max. So I would not recommend waiting. I would recommend quick action. We can schedule a DM. We can schedule showing in our DMs. Don't have to call anybody. You can just send us a message. Look at this with the numbers. Classic. And that wreath? Come on. Was there a microwave in the kitchen? Ooh, Sarah. I can't remember, but I'm going to take you there and we're going to explore that question together. I don't want to go too far, but I want to show you. Look at this. The picture that we got, the first picture, is so iconic. It's just, when you think of Barclay, you think of houses like this. This is such a good opportunity. This is that quiet street I was talking to you about. Really not much happening. I grew up a few blocks from here. Seemed like there was an endless game of kick the can on this street. Let's look for that microwave, shall we? I can't remember. Okay, I'm gonna stand back this way. No built-in microwave. So I'm guessing if I were buying this house, I'd put it where I have my bag, which is the obvious place for it. Or maybe down at the end. I think you have options. Rachel says it's like a movie set. It's so epic. I know. It's quintessential. It's idyllic. It's quintessential. It's iconic. It's classic. We love this house, I think, collectively. It's quiet. Now, I have this in the description, but as I walk through just one last time, I want to point a couple of things out. Cherry Hill has redistricted the middle schools. This neighborhood now sends unequivocally to Rosa. They had told us it was going to be Carusi. There was some back and forth. It ended up being Rosa. So the Rosa lottery is gone, and you're going to Rosa. Well, your kids are. You might not. High schools, you get to choose. And that's true for no matter where you live in Cherry Hill. No matter where you live, you have choice to east or west with bus transportation to either. Being that this location is slightly closer of a drive to Cherry Hill East, I think probably more than half the neighborhood chooses east, but west is a perfectly good option too. You do go to Russell Knight Elementary. There's no open enrollment, no choice on elementary at this present time, and no choice anymore on middle. 2 swim clubs, historic Barclay Farmstead, walking trails, soccer fields, boundless playground, downtown Haddonfield. I have all of this in the description if you want to read through. We are so close to so many good things. Whole Foods, Starbucks drive-through, smaller coffee shops, lots of coffee. It's Monday, guys. We need so much coffee. I'm gonna turn this around. So I wanted to say thank you. Gotta find my light here, hold on. There we go. I wanted to say thank you for joining me today at 124 Farmington. We are open Sunday 1 to 3. You can DM me, I'm Eliza with Prisma. You can also just send a DM directly to the team. Any single person, Melissa, Jody, Jill, Mike, Molly, Kathy, anybody can talk to you about any of these houses. So if you know one of us already, just ask. We can give you the disclosure, answer questions, measurements, dimensions, all of that. So we hope to see you on Sunday. Anything else I want to tell you? Have a great week. Enjoy this gorgeous weather. I think it's going to get hot. And we can't wait to see you at our very next virtual tour. Bye, everybody. Thanks so much.